Get ready, folks, because we're diving deep into a match that could well decide the Serie A title race.
Oh, absolutely.
Napoli versus Inter Milan.
Huge game.
It all happens on March 1st.
Yep.
At the Stadio Diego Armando.
Maradona.
And our source is giving us the inside scoop.
All right.
With tactical analysis, predictions.
I like it.
Even some betting tips.
Very nice.
Now, you know what makes this match so special, I think, is that it's not just about who scores more goals.
Right. Right.
It's a clash of styles, philosophies, tactical battle between two of the most exciting teams in Italy.
For sure.
I mean, just picture this.
Okay.
Over 54,000 screening fans, right?
Yeah.
Packed into the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona.
It's going to be electric.
Witnessing this clash of styles.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's got everyone on the edge of their seats.
Absolutely.
Now you've got Napoli, with their attacking flair, their fluid passing, going up against Inter, known for their discipline.
Tactical discipline.
Rock-solid defense.
Rock solid.
It's almost like you're watching a game of chess.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
Unfold on the pitch. A high-stakes game of chess.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so let's set the stage here.
All right.
We're at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona.
Napoli's home turf.
That's right, Napoli's home turf.
Yep.
Saturday, March 1st.
Big day.
7:45 p.m. GMT.
Prime time.
What's the form of both teams going into this massive clash?
Well, let's start with Napoli.
Yep.
Traditionally strong at home, but they've had a few defensive hiccups lately, which have cost them points.
Okay.
They've been scoring for fun, though, averaging over 2 goals a game at home.
Right.
But some recent losses against Lazio and Atalanta show that they can be a little vulnerable at the back.
So a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde situation for Napoli then?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it.
Brilliant in attack.
Yes.
But sometimes shaky in defense.
Yeah. They've got that firepower up front.
Yeah. And leak goals at times.
All right, so let's talk Inter then.
All right, well, Inter,
yeah,
they're on fire at the moment.
Really?
Won their last 4 matches, conceded only 1 goal in that run.
Wow.
Away form has been particularly impressive.
So they're comfortable.
Yeah, they're very comfortable on the road.
On the road.
And they'll be looking to exploit any defensive weaknesses that Napoli might show.
So both teams, have a real point to prove here.
Oh, for sure.
Napoli will want to show that they can be as solid at the back as they are going forward.
They don't want to be too open.
And Inter will be looking to continue that dominant run, prove they can handle the pressure, playing in such a, hostile environment. Okay, let's delve into some of the star power on display here.
Love it.
Who are the key players to watch in this match?
Well, for Napoli,
all eyes will be on Victor Osimhen.
Their striker.
Their prolific striker. Now, we're not just talking about a good goal scorer. We're talking about a player who clocked a top speed of 36.6 kilometers per hour last season.
Wow, what?
Faster than Mbappe.
Really?
Faster than Kylian Mbappe.
No.
And when he gets in front of goal, his finishing is clinical.
I bet defenders have nightmares.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be chasing him.
Trying to catch him?
That's for sure.
Wow, that's some serious speed.
It is serious speed. And
then you've got Kavica Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia, okay.
Napoli's creative spark plug.
Okay.
His dribbling skills are mesmerizing. And he has an incredible ability to pick out these passes that most players wouldn't even see.
He sounds like a real game changer.
Oh, he's a special talent.
Yeah.
He can unlock a defense on his own.
Okay, but our source mentioned
that Napoli might have a bit of a problem in midfield.
They do. Piotr Zielinski, their key midfielder, who's usually the one who dictates the tempo, links the defense with the attack. He's carrying a hamstring injury. And if he's not fit to play, it could disrupt their flow and make them less dangerous going forward.
So a potential chink in Napoli's armor.
A little chink.
That Inter might try and exploit.
Oh, absolutely. They'll be looking at that.
So what about Inter then?
All right. Well, Inter's attack is spearheaded by Lautaro Martinez.
Martinez, okay.
A striker who's known for his intelligent movement and clinical finishing.
He's not as flashy as Osimhen?
No, he's not as flashy as Osimhen, but he's always in the right place at the right time.
So a classic poacher then?
You got it. A classic poacher.
Okay.
Always sniffing out a goal.
All right.
And then you've got Nicola Barella.
Barella.
Okay.
Their midfield engine.
Right.
Tireless worker. Covers every blade of grass. Breaks up opposition attacks, then starts attacks of his own.
Real box-to-box midfielder.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, I'm guessing Inter's defense is as solid as their reputation suggests.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They've got a wealth of experience at the back, led by Milan Skriniar.
Okay.
And they're coming into this match with a full-strength squad.
Okay.
No major injury concerns at all.
But they're at full strength.
Full strength, ready to go.
Okay. Yeah. So we've got two teams in great form, both, with their strengths and weaknesses and a real sense of anticipation.
Oh, the buzz is
building around this clash.
Definitely.
Now let's talk tactics.
All right, let's get into it.
How do these two teams typically line up?
Okay.
And what kind of tactical battle can we expect to see?
Well, Napoli tend to favor a classic 4-3-3 formation.
Right. With their wingers pushing high up the pitch and their fullbacks providing width and overlapping runs.
So their game is all about fluid movement. Quick passing. And players interchanging positions.
Yeah, lots of interchange.
To create space. And overload the opposition's defense.
Exactly.
So imagine, Lozano, Napoli's right winger, using his pace to get behind Inter's wingback.
Okay.
And then delivering a dangerous cross into the box. For Osimhen to attack.
Classic Napoli.
That's the kind of scenario that Napoli will be looking to create time and time again. That's a perfect example.
It is.
Now, Inter, they usually deploy a
flexible 3-5-2 system.
3-5-2.
Yes.
Okay.
Which allows them to switch between a solid defensive shape and a potent attacking force. They'll likely look to stay compact in defense.
Right.
Frustrate Napoli's attacks, and then hit them on the counterattack with the pace and power of Lukaku and Martinez.
So it's a real clash of styles.
Oh, it is.
With Napoli looking to control possession.
Yep.
Dictate the tempo.
While
Inter will be content to
sit back.
Absorb the pressure.
And
then strike when the opportunity arises.
Exactly.
Sounds like we're in for a real tactical masterclass.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
It's going to be fascinating to see how these two styles clash.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a real fascinating matchup. You've got Napoli, who want to play this beautiful, free-flowing attacking football.
Right.
And then you've got Inter, who are masters of discipline and efficiency. They'll be happy to let Napoli have the ball in certain areas of the pitch and then pounce on any mistakes.
So it's like a game of cat and mouse with Napoli trying to lure Inter
out of their
defensive shell. And Inter waiting patiently for the right moment to strike.
That's it.
Okay, but let's break this down a little further.
Okay.
If we were in those managers' shoes.
Right.
What are the key scenarios that we would be thinking about?
Well,
what needs to happen for Napoli to win this game?
I think for Napoli to come out on top, they'll need their attacking trio of Osimhen, Kvaratskhelia, and Lozano to be at their absolute best.
Okay.
We already talked about Osimhen's incredible speed, but what makes him even more dangerous is his ability to run in behind defenses.
Okay.
Inter's back three will have to be incredibly alert, disciplined to stop him from getting into those dangerous positions.
So imagine a long pass over the top from, say, Lubaka, Napoli's deep-lying playmaker. Osimhen uses his pace to burst past Inter's defenders.
Yep.
Gets on the end of the pass.
Gets on the end of it.
And slots it past the keeper.
Simple as that.
Game on.
That's it, yeah.
I mean,
that's the kind of scenario that could really hurt Inter.
Right.
They're not used to teams playing so directly and aggressively against them.
Right.
And if Kvaratskhelia is on form, he'll be pulling the strings for midfield, creating chances for Osimhen and Lozano with his vision and passing ability.
But Inters are no pushovers, are they?
No, they're not.
They haven't gotten to where they are by accident.
Oh, definitely not.
So what's their game plan going to be? How can they snatch a win on Napoli's home turf?
Inter's success this season has been built on defensive solidity.
Right.
They've only conceded 7 goals in their last 10 games.
Wow.
It's incredible. So their plan will be to frustrate Napoli, to break up their rhythm, to force them into making mistakes.
Right. And then once they win the ball back, they'll look to transition quickly and catch Napoli out of position.
Okay, so I can see it now.
Yeah.
Barella, who we talked about earlier, wins the ball in midfield with a crunching tackle.
Yeah.
He immediately looks up and spots Martinez making a run in behind Napoli's defense.
Yep.
He plays a perfectly weighted pass.
Beautiful pass.
Martinez takes a touch.
One touch.
And fires the ball into the back of the net. Classic counterattacking goal.
Counterattacking goal.
You've got it.
You got it.
That's exactly the kind of clinical,
political,
ruthless football that Inter have been playing all season.
All season long.
And don't forget about their set-piece threat.
Oh, yeah.
They've scored a good number of goals.
They have.
From corners and free kicks this season. So Napoli will have to be very organized and disciplined when defending those situations. Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like this match could go one of two ways. Either Napoli's attacking brilliance shines through.
Yep.
Or Inter's tactical discipline and efficiency win the day.
Right.
But is there a third option? Could we see a draw?
A draw is definitely a possibility.
Okay.
Especially if both teams cancel each other out tactically.
Yeah.
I could see this being a very tight, cagey affair.
Okay.
With neither team wanting to commit too many players forward.
Right.
And risk being caught on the counterattack.
So a real battle of attrition then.
Yeah, I think so.
A war of nerves played out in the midfield.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And let's not forget the mental side of things.
Okay.
The atmosphere at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona.
Right.
It's going to be electric.
I mean,
over 54,000 passionate Napoli fans roaring their team on trying to intimidate Inter.
That's something that Inter will have to be prepared for.
Yeah, they'll have to be.
They can't let the crowd get to them.
No.
They need to stay focused on their game plan.
Absolutely.
And not get drawn into Napoli's style of play.
Right.
But all this talk of tactics and game plans.
Yeah.
I mean, what about you, the listener? What are you hoping to see from this match?
Yeah.
Are you hoping for a goal fest?
Maybe.
A tactical masterclass.
Yeah, maybe you're a fan of one of the teams and you're just hoping for a win, no matter how it comes.
No matter how it comes.
Or perhaps you're a neutral who just loves to see a good game of football.
Yeah.
Take a moment to picture yourself in that stadium, surrounded by those passionate fans, feeling the tension and excitement build. As the players prepare to take to the field.
Okay.
What kind of match are you envisioning?
That's what makes football so special, isn't it?
It is.
The way it can capture the imagination.
Absolutely.
And create such a buzz of anticipation.
Yeah.
Now, before we get carried away with our own daydreams, let's bring it back down to earth.
Okay.
And take a look at what our source has to say about some potential scorelines.
So they've run the numbers, analyzed the form, and come up with a few likely outcomes based on their analysis. Remember, these are just probabilities.
Of course, of course.
But they give us a bit more insight into how the experts see this match unfolding.
So give us the lowdown.
Right?
What are the most likely scorelines?
Okay. The scoreline they've given the highest probability to about 21% is a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
Yeah.
Okay.
This suggests that they see this as a very evenly matched contest, with both teams finding the back of the net, but ultimately canceling each other out.
A 1-1 draw wouldn't surprise me at all. It would be a fair reflection of two top teams battling it out for supremacy. What other scorelines did they highlight?
Well, they also mention a 2-1 Inter win.
2-1 Inter, okay.
With an 18% probability. This scoreline suggests that Inter's efficiency in front of goal and their ability to take their chances could be the deciding factor.
So maybe a late winner from Martinez.
Possibly.
Or a set-piece goal.
But set-piece,
that proved to be the difference.
Could be.
It's all starting to feel very real now.
It is, yeah.
And while they didn't specifically mention a scoreline for a Napoli win, they did give odds.
They did.
For each outcome.
Yeah.
The odds for a Napoli win are 3.23.
Okay.
Which translates to roughly a 31% chance of victory.
31%, so it's definitely possible.
A Napoli win's definitely on the cards.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's not the most likely outcome.
Right.
According to our source.
According to the source.
Yeah. And that's
what makes this match so compelling.
What makes it so good.
It's so finely balanced.
They're balanced.
With so many factors.
So many factors.
That could influence the final result.
It's impossible to predict.
We've got two top teams, both capable and playing attractive and effective football, going head-to-head in a match that could have major implications.
Huge implications.
For the title race.
It could be a decider.
The stage is set. The players are ready. The anticipation is building.
I can't wait.
This is more than just a game of football.
It's more than that.
It's a clash of styles.
Yeah.
A test of tactical acumen.
A real
spectacle that will have fans around the world glued to their screens.
For sure.
Now, before we move on to the final part of this deep dive, I want you, the listener, to take a moment to really appreciate the artistry of this beautiful game. Beautiful game.
Imagine the skill. The athleticism. The tactical intelligence that will be on display.
Yeah, it's going to be special.
Think about those moments of individual brilliance.
Individual brilliance.
The perfectly timed passes.
Perfectly timed.
The crunching tackles.
Yeah.
The last-ditch saves.
Last ditch.
That can change the course of a match in an instant.
In an instant.
It's a reminder that football is more than just a sport.
More than just a sport.
It's a form of art.
It is.
A source of passion and drama.
Yeah.
A unifying force that brings people together.
Brings people together.
From all walks of life.
From all walks of life.
In this match, we're going to see the culmination.
A culmination.
Years of training.
Years of training.
Dedication and tactical preparation. Every player on that pitch will be giving their all.
Giving their all.
Striving to leave their mark on the game.
Yep.
And write their names into the history books.
Yeah, into the history books.
And as we head into the final part of this deep dive, keep that sense of wonder and anticipation alive.
I will.
We've got more insights to share.
More insights.
More predictions to make.
More predictions.
More betting tips to explain.
More betting tips. I like it.
All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Let's do it.
Let's talk betting tips.
All right.
Our source has crunched the numbers, analyzed the form, and come up with some intriguing suggestions.
Interesting.
For those looking to add, an extra layer of excitement to this match.
A little bit of spice.
Now, remember, we're not offering financial advice here.
No, of course not.
But
this is just for fun.
It's always interesting to see how the experts interpret the data and try to predict the unpredictable world of football.
It's a tricky business.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
So what are some of the tips that jumped out at you?
Well, one they seem most confident about is the double chance bet on Inter or draw with odds of 1.45.
Right.
As we've discussed, this covers 2 out of the 3 possible outcomes, making it a safer bet for a match as closely contested as this one.
Yeah, I think it's a good choice for those who want to,
dip their toes
into the betting pool without taking on too much risk.
Exactly.
Okay. Any other suggestions that caught your eye?
Well, they also recommended betting on both teams to score.
Both teams to score. Okay.
With odds of 1.75.
Oh.
Given the attacking firepower on both sides.
Yeah, I mean...
Osimhen, Kvaratskhelia for Napoli.
Right.
Martinez, Lukaku for Inter.
You've got goal scorers all over the pitch.
It's a bet that certainly has some merit.
Yeah, I can already picture it. The back and forth action, the celebrations, the tension as both teams try to outscore each other.
Edge of your seat stuff.
But what about the listeners who like to live a little more dangerously? Any tips for those who are feeling adventurous?
For those seeking a higher payout,
the
source suggested a parlay combining 3 outcomes. Both teams to score. Over 2.5 total goals.
Right.
And an Inter win.
One Inter win.
Yeah. The odds for this combo are attempting 4.80.
So you're essentially betting on a high-scoring, action-packed match.
Exactly.
With Inter coming out on top.
That's the bet.
It's a bolder bet.
It is.
But the potential rewards...
Big rewards.
...are certainly enticing.
Oh, yeah.
Do they have any advice for those who, prefer to play it safe?
Yes. For those who prioritize minimizing risk, they recommended a parlay combining Inter or draw, the double chance, and under 3.5 total goals with odds of 2.0. This combination strikes a good balance between safety and potential return.
Yeah.
Particularly if you're anticipating a tight tactical battle with fewer goals.
Okay, so it sounds like there's a betting option out there.
I think so.
For every type of fan.
Yeah, for everyone.
Whether you're a,
cautious observer.
Yeah. Or a thrill seeker.
Or thrill seeker.
But let's move beyond the numbers for a moment.
Oh.
Talk about our gut feelings.
All right.
We've analyzed the stats.
We have.
We've explored the tactical nuances. We've considered the form.
Yeah.
What are your final predictions for this match?
After absorbing all the information and really thinking about it, I'm leaning towards a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
I think both teams have the quality to hurt each other.
Right.
But ultimately, I think their defenses will hold firm, and we'll see a tense tactical stalemate.
Yeah, I can definitely see that happening.
Yeah.
A draw wouldn't surprise me in the least.
Yeah.
But there's a part of me that's hoping for a bit more fireworks,
A little bit of magic.
A moment of magic.
Yeah.
That tips the scales in one team's favor.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
A late winner.
Yeah.
A stunning free kick. Yeah. A moment of individual brilliance.
I mean, that's the beauty of football.
It is.
It's unpredictable.
Unpredictable.
It's full of twists and turns.
Twists and turns.
And it keeps us on the edge of our seats until the very last whistle.
Absolutely.
And that's why we love it.
That's why we love it.
To our listener, I say this, no matter what the outcome, savor the moment.
Savor it.
Immerse yourself in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Appreciate the skill and athleticism on display.
Absolutely.
And let the passion of the game wash over you.
Let it wash over you.
And as you watch the match unfold, remember all the insights we've discussed today.
Take it all in.
The key players, the tactical nuances,
the history,
the historical context.
Yeah, it's all part of it.
It all adds to the rich tapestry.
The tapestry.
That makes this sport so captivating.
So captivating.
This deep dive has only scratched the surface.
Only scratched the surface.
Of this complex and fascinating matchup.
Yeah.
There are so many stories yet to be written.
So many stories.
So many possibilities.
Yeah.
Waiting to unfold on that pitch.
Waiting to unfold.
So, as the whistle blows and the players take their positions, remember this. It's not just about the final score.
It's more than that.
It's about the journey.
Yeah.
The moments of brilliance.
The moments of brilliance.
The memories.
The memories.
That will stay with us.
Stay with us.
Long after the final whistle has blown.
Long after that.
Until next time.
Yeah.
May your own deep dives be filled with knowledge.
Insight.
And a healthy dose.
Of that
footballing passion.
That's what it's all about.